Very funny, very funny, very funny. Yeah, he said he liked watching TV. I like watching TV too, mostly cartoons. I'll be honest, I think that's because I'm a pot smoker. They're very entertaining though. But some of the cartoons and children's shows are really going downhill. I was watching Sesame Street the other day. They had a drive-by. Yeah, a drive-by on Sesame Street. Oscar's ducking in the trash can. People are trying to get behind Snuffleupagus. It was pretty random. It's pretty random. And they were like, your drive-by today was brought to you by the letters A, K, and the number 47. Evidently that real estate's going to be pretty cheap soon. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's keep it going. I'm going to bring up to the stage a hilarious, hilarious individual. Not just a stand-up comedian, but a stunt double for the lead singer of... what band?
Coldplay.
Coldplay! I'm sure y'all know that. I hate it, but it's cool. Stunt double for Coldplay and a very, very funny comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Chris Martin!
How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody excited about the holidays coming up? Zombies are kind of boring to have around the holidays. Zombies are rather predictable. You ask them what they want for Thanksgiving, and they always say brains. You ask them what they want for Christmas, they always say brains. 3 zombies walked into a bar. Bartender says, what do you have? Zombies say brains. Why'd the zombie cross the road? Get the other side. How many zombies does it take to screw in a light bulb? None, because zombies are too big. Zombies aren't interested in sex. They're just interested in brains. So if a zombie comedian says he killed, is he being literal? I have a problem with spree killers, lone wolf killers. There's never one around when you need one. If spree killers killed people who actually deserved it, they'd be a lot more popular. For example, you're at the bank, it's Friday afternoon, you're trying to cash your paycheck. The little old lady in front of you doesn't speak English. She's trying to transfer her entire life savings to a relative in Kazakhstan in a remote mountain village. Doesn't have a phone or a bank. That's when you need a spree killer to make a deposit, a cap in her ass. Next customer. You're at the 7-Eleven. All you want to do is buy a case of beer, go home and watch Washington Week in Review. Guy in front of you is buying 200 lottery tickets. I got your winning number right here, 357. You're at the grocery store in the checkout lane. The woman in front of you wants to get a price check on crab meat. Hey, bitch, it's crab meat. It's supposed to be expensive. Blam, blam, blam. Clean up in aisle 3. Think I may have short-term memory loss? Think I may have short-term memory loss? I think I may have short-term memory loss. Now, I'm from the 60s generation, and I did inhale. Some people left their heart in San Francisco. I left a bong and a gas mask. As Jim Morrison sang, we want the world, and we want it now. And if we can't have it, we'll settle for a cemetery plot in eastern Paris. Some people got it. So, my generation, the only initials we had to worry about in the 60s were LSD and SDS. Now the only initials we have to worry about are BPH and EKG. I once had an epiphany on LSD, but I dumped her for an MLA. So, the House of Representatives passed a health care plan, probably better than Sarah Palin's, which is that you get abandoned on an ice floe if you get sick. Kellogg's has retracted their claim that Cocoa Krispies boosts children's immune systems. Apparently they got some bad advice from their nutritionist, Count Chocula. Al Gore, despite getting lectured to by people for the ethical treatment of animals, is not switching to a vegetarian diet to help save the planet. An inconvenient truth, Al Gore is so fat that if he switched to any kind of diet, he'd probably help save the planet. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals wants us to start calling fish sea kittens. I like to think of wolves as puppies with really big teeth. So George Clooney has a new movie out. It's called The Men Who Stare at Goats. According to Borat, in Kazakhstan, the men who stare at goats has a whole other meaning. Comcast is planning to buy NBC. That means you'll be able to see 30 Rock sometime between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Here's what I'd like to see on Super Nanny, Queen Elizabeth, because if the kids acted up, she could always put them in the Tower of London and chop off their heads. And that's reality television. Police in China are looking for over 2 million defective condoms. Talk about trying to find a needle in a haystack. So I'm not going to go see this movie 2012. I'm waiting until 2020 when the LASIK machines go berserk and burn everybody's eyeballs out. So the Supreme Court has just turned down appeals on the Redskins trademark. I think they should just change their name to something less offensive, like the Washington Negroes or the DC Colored People. That's my time. Thank you very much.
Chris Martin, ladies and gentlemen. I love it.